I told people that these releases were gonna be red hot. I told these people that releases are coming, and they're gonna keep coming in waves. You already got the first wave, you know what I'm saying? Kairi Sane, Aleister Black, Zelina Vega, the Wyatt Sick, the Motor City Machine Guns, Apollo Crews, again. And now we're in, oh, don't forget Kairi Sane, you know what I'm saying? But she'll be brought back. I believe she will be brought back. But wave 2, you know what I'm saying? Wave 2 is crazy. So JC Mateo, better known as Jeff Cobb, and of course, the GOAT, the future WWE champion, Tonga Loa, have been released. Now, New Day, Xavier Woods, and Kofi Kingston asked for their release, and they've been granted their release. Basically a mutual thing. And I mean, their case is this. They done everything in WWE. That's the truth of it. In tag team wise, they carried almost all, matter of fact, all 3 titles. The NXT titles, the world titles, and the WWE titles multiple times. So there's really nothing much for them to do as a tag team on that type of level, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of understandable. And as far as the singles run go, let's be honest, they're not going to give Kofi Kingston another WWE title run. That's over with, you know what I'm saying? I was surprised at that. And as far as Xavier Woods go, I mean, he had multiple times that they could have easily gave him a solo run, but chose not to. And that was a missed part on them. And again, the waves are coming. Tama Tonga, I hate to say it, he might be on that list of people that's going to be let go too, because you haven't seen him on SmackDown yesterday, you know what I'm saying? So he might be joining Tonga Loa out the door, you know what I'm saying? And JC Mateo out the door, you know what I mean? And let's be honest, some of these people, they're going to go to AEW. Some of them are going to go to MLW. Some of them are going to go to TNA. Just like the first wave. Now, I know it's a lot more people in the first wave of releases, but let's be honest. Everyone who got released pretty much was underutilized in a way. You know what I'm saying? When people got behind them, there pretty much wasn't no crowd fare behind it. You know what I'm saying? And again, rumors are coming out and speculations are coming out that the TKO, somebody at TKO don't like dark characters. They don't like it for some reason. I mean, let's be honest, dark characters are pretty much cool in some people's eyes because some people can relate to those dark characters. Like, people will sit there and have Undertaker before Stone Cold Steve Austin in their greatest of all time. And if that's how you feel about it, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But in my eyes, nobody is better than Stone Cold Steve Austin. But I digress. Like I said, man, a lot of releases are coming, man. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all, man. This is the second wave of releases. Don't be surprised when they have more releases on the way or in upcoming months or upcoming weeks. And the last wave is going to be 3 waves. We already got the first wave. The second wave is under immense right now. And the third wave, that's going to be the throwaways, ones who just sitting and catering. So don't be surprised if somebody is on TV and they're on the second wave or the last wave. You know what I'm saying? I told people before, if you pay attention to these videos, if you watch these videos, I told people, hey, these releases, don't be surprised when WWE start those budget cuts. Because again, they're going to do budget cuts, bro. Like, they already shown that, And the fact that people are sitting there saying, we want Kairi Sane back. Hey, she might come back. That's the reality of it, man. They might bring her back. It's all on her because, again, after she got released, she went back to Japan. And rumor has it that she always wanted to go back to Japan anyway. So again, we just gotta sit back and figure it out. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna play detective because for me personally, I could care less about Kairi Sane. I'm not like everybody else who's pretending to care about these characters And truthfully, if you ask some of these people who is the greatest women of the modern day era, Kairi Sane will not be on anybody's top 10, at least 50% of people's top 10. And the only reason I'm saying it's split between the middle is because a lot of people do like Kairi Sane, the real fans. Kairi Hojo, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. You know, but again, I'm not going to sit here and say she's in my top 10, my top 20. She ain't even in my top 50. I'm going to keep it real because that's what I do. But again, don't be surprised because more releases are coming. You know what I'm saying? They come in waves of 3. So again, it's sad and it's unfortunate that some of these people who've been on TV, like Alba Fire, you know what I'm saying? Kairi Sane, the Wyatt Sick, you know, and again, you put these people in storylines and it's like, what was you building this up to? Now you got rid of JC Mateo and Tonga Loa, and pretty much Tama Tonga's gonna be out the door too. So again, what are we doing here? Like, you wasted months on this MFT storyline and Wyatt Six storyline. You wasted months with no conclusion at all. And it's like, man, but then again, you can't be surprised because they did release Bray Wyatt once upon a time when he was on TV and when he was red hot. So again, that's just the reality of it, man. I mean, I understand that you're doing what business people do. But again, it's not business when you sit here and you get rid of people left and right, left and right, left and right. You know what I'm saying? Because again, what point are you trying to make? You know, you wasting valuable TV time on stories and energy on stories and getting people invested in stories, and then you pulling people off off TV and releasing them. You know, just like Motor City Machine Guns. I'll say they're one of the greatest underrated tag teams in this generation. You know what I'm saying? If you watch Motor City Machine Guns, if you watch the NWA TNA days or TNA back in 2006, 2007, you know how good the Motor City Machine Guns are. You know that they put on some classics. You know what I'm saying? So they might be AEW bound. But again, it goes to show you that a lot of these people, again, they sign them just to sign them, and then they don't do anything with them. I mean, just look at the Santos Escobar thing. People actually invested into that story where him and Ray was going at it. I was invested in that storyline. Talk about, I think Ray injured his leg or something, and he said, I hope it gets infected. You know, again, it never had a payoff at the end of the day, you know? And again, this is where we're at with wrestling at the moment. You know, you never know who's going to get released. But then again, you shouldn't be shocked and you shouldn't be surprised. So far, kicking off the wave of the second wave of releases is JC Mateo and Tonga Loa. And Tama Tonga might as well be on that list too. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't got nothing for him for real. That's just the truth of it. Now, if he ain't on there, I'm surprised and, you know, start building Tama Tonga. But don't be surprised if Shinsuke Nakamura makes the list of being released. Don't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Because again, a lot of these people are just sitting there and again, they're not doing anything, you know? Again, some of these wrestlers are talented, but it goes to show you if you don't have no direction for them, what they doing, you know? Just dwindling away, you know? Again, this is the sad reality of it, but here we are, you know? I can't get mad at it, you know? New Day decided, hey, we done everything here. We collected all 3 titles across all 3 brands. We won them multiple times. They're not going to give us a solo run. And at this point, hey, and I hate to say it, Grayson Waller, he might be on that list too. You know what I'm saying? Because again, what they got him doing besides losing every 5 to 10 minutes, you know, and it's messed up. But what can you do? Because this is how WWE operates, man. I hate how they operate in this aspect because you're playing with people's livelihoods, but what can you do? You know, what can you really do? And it sucks. Again, you could have made a whole bunch of storylines with these released superstars. You know what I'm saying? Or the wrestlers in training. You know, and I get it. Some of them appeared on LFG multiple times. Some of them wasn't growing the way they wanted them to grow, and I get that. You know, I totally understand that. But man, you could have put them as a manager. You know, we need more managers. Y'all rely on Paul Heyman too much here. Paul Heyman this, Paul Heyman that, Paul Heyman this. Listen, I get it. Paul Heyman is a Hall of Famer. Cool. But we need more than Paul Heyman, because how much longer is Paul Heyman going to be here? You're not trying to build any new managers at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's always Paul Heyman, Paul Heyman, Paul Heyman. Who do you got besides Paul Heyman? You know? Like, come on now. Build new managers. You know? Do something. You could have used some of those release talent and say, hey, you're not cutting it as a wrestler. We're just going to make you a manager. Do something. You know? This is just, I don't know. But welcome to the second wave of releases. And later on today, we'll find out who else is released. But if they release Tama Tonga, I told you. If they release Shinsuke Nakamura, I told you. Again, it's more people on that list, you know, who hasn't been on TV. And now, it doesn't matter if you are on TV. You can still be released. So again, keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes open. Because a lot of releases are on the way, man. But anyway, man, I appreciate y'all for watching the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on another upload. Join the channel. Memberships start at $7.99 and up for exclusive content. And yeah, man, how do y'all feel about these releases so far, man? Is it shocking? Is it good for them? Or you just don't care? You know, either way it goes, you're entitled to your opinion. Anyway, man, I'm out.